The Wiregrass covered with hundreds of crosses, all to honor the victims of murder, each cross representing one murder.
What started off with a couple hundred has now increased significantly. And while this is supposed to honor them, it gives mixed emotions to families of the victims. WDHN's Robert Smith Jr. has the latest, all new at 6.
Over 400 white crosses are being displayed in front of the Wiregrass Angel House facing Main Street to help families remember loved ones who were murdered in the Wiregrass area. For Hillary Franks, who had her mother taken away from her over a decade ago, seeing the crosses gives her mixed emotions, sad but relieving.
It's so sad because there's so many, and there's so many going up day to day. You know how many people are being added. When I started this journey, there was only like 200 maybe crosses. Now there's over 400. But I get to go and see her, you know, on the cross. Her picture's out there. I get to go, you know, just smile because she looks so beautiful, you know, there in the picture, and I get to remember as that.
Frank's mother, Jackie Bunnell, was killed by her stepson October 13, 2013 in Clayton, Alabama. She says her stepbrother shot her mother 11 times, wrapped her up in a blanket, and set her and the house on fire. She says her heart sank when she got the call that Sunday night about her mom being missing, and she knew something bad happened to her and had a gut feeling who was responsible.
I mean, it was very tragic. It was very selfish of him to do it, and it was over greed and money. It's one of those things to where when it happens, you're like, oh my gosh, the whole time, even now, I'm like, that still happened to me. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, if you think that something like that won't happen to you, you're crazy.
Bunnell's stepson was sentenced to life in prison. Frank says there's not a day that goes by where she does not think about her mom, but during this time when the crosses are out, it jogs her memory as a positive reflection.
How she was as a person, she was very passionate, she was non-confrontational, she would give anybody the shirt off of her back. I was her, you know, superhero. Her grandkids were, like, her family was. She loved everybody.
Frank says the Wiregrass Angel House has become a part of her family, and they were with her every step of the way from the tragic time it happened, through the court process, and even today. She says she's grateful to have a resource in the community come up with a way to make sure a loved one will never be forgotten.
You see them crosses out there, go tell everybody about it. Make awareness to who Wiregrass Angel House is.
The National Day of Remembrance will be September 25th. In Dothan, Robert Smith, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.